Hi, pre-K students. I am so excited that we are starting to learn about trees and leaves this week. And as one of the things that we're going to do first, you get to go outside with your family and take a walk and see if you can notice any interesting trees. And maybe you'll start to find some leaves that have already fallen to the ground. That's one of the things that happens this season is some of the trees start to have their leaves change color, and then a lot of them start to fall to the ground, and you can start to make a collection. So you can find ones that look interesting to you, and then you might be able to find a special place in your home where you can keep those and see if you can find all kinds of different leaves. I'm very excited to see what your collections look like as you get to show them to us this week. The book I'm reading today is about someone who made her own leaf collection. And this person even put the leaves into a book. So you can decide how you would like to store your leaves, especially at the end of the week. It might be neat to put them in a book if you like the way that it goes in this story. So the title is My Leaf Book. This is by Monica Wellington, and I want you to see if you can notice all of the different types of leaves and how this person kind of can tell them apart. My Leaf Book. So many trees, so many leaves. When the leaves change colors, autumn is here. Autumn is a word that you could use for the season that we're in right now. So some people say that right now the season is fall, but another word that you could use is autumn. It can be fall or autumn. When the trees change colors, autumn is here, and I go to the park to see how many different leaves I can find. Leaves are falling from the trees. I want to collect as many as I can. I catch my first one. I am going to start a leaf book. Here is my book. This is the book she's making. Here is my tree guide. So this is a book, if you can find a guide, it might help you be able to figure out which kind of leaf or which kind of tree you're looking at. It says, and here is the leaf. It is shaped like a fan. I use my tree guide to look for a match. I find it. Ginkgo leaf. Did you see this? This is what the ginkgo leaf looks like if you find a ginkgo tree in your neighborhood. This says that the ginkgo is the oldest tree on the earth. It has existed for millions of years. Some leaves are still on the trees. Some are on the ground. I gather more leaves for my book. What is this one? Let's see. This leaf has 5 points. It is shaped like a star. It is from the sweet gum tree. So look, that leaf might look like that. The honey locust has millions of little leaves. And look how carefully she observes. So she sees what she can notice about each of the different leaves, and then she puts them into her book. It looks like she's drawing them in. You could do that too. You could draw the leaves that you find into a book, or your family can help you find another way to put those into your book. The wind blows this leaf right into my hand. It is an oak leaf, a small reminder for my book of that big, beautiful tree. Oak leaves are strong. They are good for my art projects. I make leaf rubbings in many colors. I make oak leaf prints for my book too. So look at that. She's using some paint. When she uses a crayon, she can do some rubbings, and we're going to try that later this week. So make sure that you find some leaves that would be good for that project too. Trees have different shapes and different barks too. So the bark is like the outside of the trunk. So many trees, so many leaves, so many colors too. Here are leaves of red and violet and orange. What kind are they? So many clues to help me. Now I have birch. Here's a birch leaves. Willow. Here are what the willow leaves look like. And cherry leaves to put in my book. See those? I am careful with them because they are getting dry and brittle. So if leaves are dry and brittle, it means they could kind of break easily. You have to be very, very gentle with them. Shapes, shapes, so many different shapes. These are like hearts. This tree has leaves that are not all the same shape. Some are like mittens. Let's look at that. She's paying close attention to the different shapes of the leaves when she finds them. I add linden, so the heart-shaped ones are linden leaves from a linden tree, and sassafras leaves to my book. The days are getting shorter and the air is getting colder. Autumn leaves are glowing bright. This one is the most colorful of all. It is a maple tree. Look at that maple tree. You might be able to find some maple trees near your home if you look around. They're very beautiful. The maple leaves are splendid, every shade of red and orange I can imagine. My leaf book is full. I have found so many beautiful leaves. Which is my favorite? I love them all. The end. So I'm excited to see what your collections look like as you start to look around and make your collections of leaves. See if you can find a lot of different kinds with different shapes from different trees, and see if you can find some different colors, just like the character in this story did. And I think you'll have a lot of fun working with those this week. I hope that you have had a wonderful day so far and that you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you very soon.